Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sophie. So in my last video titled I'm Getting a Breast Augmentation, I shared with you guys my plans to get that surgery, and by the time that video went live I actually already had the surgery. So I'm currently 7 days post-op, and in this video I'll talk a little bit about my experience so far, and I'll also share with you guys how they're looking. Hopefully I won't get demonetized for doing so. When you first get a breast augmentation, they look bolted on and like so rectangular, but more on that later. And I'm so excited to share some try-ons with the new boobs, but it's too early to do so. Middle to end of February, I do have so many try-ons planned, and I'm super excited to share those with you guys. So sit tight if you are someone who loves my try-on content, because I'm super excited and I do have a lot of try-ons planned. So in my last video I chatted a bit about how I wasn't overly excited to share this series on my channel just because people can be so judgmental, and this was just a very personal decision, and it's something I've wanted for a very long time, and I don't think it's necessary to sit down and defend my choices. But obviously, as someone who documents their life on social media, I wasn't going to not address the boob job and not talk about it and share with you guys. I was going to make this video more of a vlog, kind of like documenting day 1 to day 7, but truly I didn't really do much. I really took this recovery seriously and did absolutely nothing. I consumed so much content because there was nothing else to do, and I'm not someone who likes to scroll on social media, hence I follow nobody on social media. I also don't really like watching TV, and I wasn't really able to concentrate and read or work on productive things. So I can safely tell you that I much prefer being a creator than a consumer, and I'm so happy to be feeling back to normal. Day 1 to day 3, I'm not going to lie, was really uncomfortable and painful, and to the point where I was asking myself, like, was this worth it? Because I make an effort to feel my best and make choices that just help me work towards the person that I want to be. And I love being productive. If you know me, you know that I have this crazy obsession with what I do and what I have envisioned for my life. And these aren't things that I share every day on social media. Obviously I have goals like getting my visa and growing my personal brand and my small business, but I have very clear defined goals that I'm obsessed with, and not being able to work on these goals is very hard for me. I knew what I was signing up for, so of course I knew I had to spend time recovering, but I wasn't able to read. I wasn't able to really concentrate. I was so tired and just uncomfortable. 3 days of not being able to do any work just feels so unproductive for me, and it's only 3 days. I can do so much in 3 days, and that's 3 days I'll never have back. But again, like, I knew what I was signing up for, and that was just part of what I had to go through to have bigger boobs. But I do think it's gonna be worth it. Today, like I was saying, is day 7. I'm feeling way back to normal. I'm not on any medication. I'm feeling a lot less bloat, brain fog, fatigue. I'm so happy about that. My boobs also honestly already feel like they're mine. I'm not really having any pain or discomfort. Obviously I'm making an effort to not be lifting my arms higher than I should be, but I've been able to drive and do pretty much everything on my own, with the exception of like heavy lifting, which isn't a big deal because I can just make my boyfriend do all that for me anyways. I'm already so obsessed with how they look, and I don't think there's anything wrong with being obsessed with yourself. I spend a lot of time working on myself internally and just thought, I'm at a point where why not just take that self improvement outwards and make changes to myself externally that I think would suit me. And for some people that might be cutting their hair or dyeing their hair or getting a tattoo sleeve or something, but for me it's just like I wanted to get bigger boobs. I thought that would look good. I wanted to get a nose job while I was already getting work done to help me breathe through my nose, and I really don't think it's that big of a deal. And truly, looking at yourself in the mirror and being obsessed with how you look just feels really good. I think that in a sense, a lot of people who make an effort to take care of themselves and express themselves kind of get that, and I'm not saying it because I'm full of myself. I just think that I have one life, and why would I not make changes to feel completely obsessed with myself? There was nothing wrong with my body. Again, I just wanted bigger boobs. I thought that would look good, and it's a matter of personal preference. And at the end of the day, it's my body, it's my money, it's my choices, and that's really all there is to it. So let me come up close and share with you guys how my boobs are looking. Obviously, I need to be careful so my top isn't flying open. If you are a family member or a friend, I'm so sorry. I just have no shame. And as someone who documents their life, I'm obviously going to share this. So this is how they're currently looking. They're obviously still very much bolted on. They're very high up. It'll take at least 6 weeks to start seeing them drop into place. But I'm so excited, and they're still very hard, but they're definitely getting squishier. And the incision is just under here. It seriously feels so good to undo the compression bra. I have to wear this for I think 8 weeks, and I got this one from Amazon. The brand is just Fruit of the Loom, and I'm gonna link them down below for you guys because the ones that I got from the actual clinic were so much tighter and so uncomfortable, and I found they really like dug in right where the incision was. So I'm really happy I got these, and I'm just gonna leave this unstrapped for now so I can actually breathe. And then I also got this Velcro band, which goes like right here to just like, I guess, help put pressure to help them drop into place faster. And I typically wear this when I go to bed, so while I'm sleeping. Okay, I just had to change my SD card, but maybe I'm oversharing. I just feel like since this is one of the most popular cosmetic procedures, as someone who shares their life on social media, obviously I was going to share this. Now I am 5'4", and I'm around 107 pounds. I'm very petite, and I have a very like narrow frame. So I got 350cc Mentor Memory Gel implants, and the profile was moderate plus extra, and this implant offers a lot more projection since we're working with a very narrow space. Implants look different on every single person, and truly it is a waste of time to try to guess what size you're going to be. Pay the consultation fee if you're interested in getting a breast augmentation and go and get sized in real life in person with a surgeon. I think it's so important to see a couple of different surgeons and just find one who you trust and who you vibe with, because I had a previous consultation with a different surgeon from the region because I thought it would be so convenient to get them done here in Ottawa, but I did not vibe with him whatsoever. It was also way more expensive, and I just felt like when I was scrolling through his gallery of before and afters, there was just something about his work. It was so inconsistent. I felt like every single example I was looking at just didn't look right. So fortunately, the second consultation went really well, and right before I end this video off, I'll share a price breakdown here on screen for you. I think it's really good to be transparent so you can know what to expect if you're interested in getting a surgery done as well. Obviously the price is going to be different everywhere, and there are more costs to consider if you're traveling, but my surgery cost after tax was $11,382.52, and then I also had to pay for 2 nights at a hotel, a recovery hall, the prescriptions, food while traveling, street parking, and the total cost after everything considered and related to this surgery was about $12,500. That's all for today's video. In my next one, I'll probably do a Q&A, and then later this month, like I was saying earlier in this video, I have some trials planned. I'm so excited to see these things drop and fluff, so stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.